Today's the day, are you coming, are you I'm sick of being normal, I'm sick of being average, I'm sick of being mortal, I'm about to be a savage. I see a lot of things that I want, I will have them. I got a new mindset that I just established on my...
Okay, you beautiful passengers, welcome back to the back of the semi-truck, and you could tell from the thumbnail, you could tell from the title, Season 2, Episode 17 of the Ghost and Molly McGee, or at least I think that's what episode we're on. After a while, all the episode titles and numbers and stuff like that start colliding together for me, and I deal with enough numbers all day. It's hard for me to remember some numbers sometimes. So, yeah, other than that, quick little disclaimer about the outside world. It might creep in, it might not. I am parked in Wilmington, North Carolina tonight. I have never parked in this city. And yeah, they get a little loud, especially like 20 minutes ago. They had sirens going off like crazy. Then I saw a fire truck pull by, and it's like, holy crap. I don't want to be back in this city no time soon. But on top of that, this hair is acting all kinds of funky tonight. I had to kind of switch shampoos on a moment's notice because I just ran out. And it just kind of feels weird. And plus, on top of that, I'm just not used to this long hair the way it is. And it's just, it's kind of starting to curl up and doing this number here, trying to do all of that. And it's just weird. I don't know. I'm going off on a tangent. But the Ghost and Molly McGee, I feel like this is going to be kind of an important episode. I don't know whether or not the first half is going to be important or the second half. Because I remember seeing the title, but I don't remember what it was. Hopefully it's something good. That's all I truly want, is something good out of these episodes. Because I'm always wanting story. I should do series that only focus on stories, honestly, because that's all I want. I want every episode to be something important. So that's just me, though. I'm a big time, I love stuff that's important to the overall story arc. So, yeah. One way to find out if it is important to the story arc, though, let's just press... I can't even say press the play button properly. Let's just get that play button and press it. Now that I can get words out of my mouth. For some weird reason, I couldn't get that word out. So, I'll shut up. 3, 2, 1, and play. The Many Lives of Scratch. That's the title I saw that intrigued me. I don't think it's going to be an important episode, though. I think they're trying to troll us.
Gouda Death Day party, Jeff.
Cheese puns, alright.
Part of any Death Day party.
No one needs to hear how you died, Jeff.
Oh, maybe they're not just clickbaiting us or trolling us with the title.
Birthdays were such a touchy subject for Scratch.
Welcome to your Death Day party, buddy.
Oh my gosh, Scratch does not want a Death Day party.
It's today. Get into the spirit.
Get it? Spirit.
These Death Day jokes write themselves.
Come on, Scratch. I don't remember my death story. I don't remember my life. All I remember is
Really?
right now. And this is the
I
one
feel
thing
like-
I will forget.
But the story
I don't
is
feel like
the
he's
very
telling the truth.
foundation on which the celebration is built. Greatest jazz duo that ever lived.
Really? Is this how you see Scratch?
Take it away, G-Jeff, a.k.a. best friend.
G-Jeff, alright. Okay, but this is supposed to be his death day. How did Scratch die in your eyes, Jeff with a G?
Scratch and G-Jeff, your friendship is an
One requirement, Jeff. It has to explain how I died.
Yes, thank you.
You are invested.
No, my ears are just sensitive to actually die at least.
Thank you.
Okay, yes, I see that.
Scratch
You're
is
right,
right.
Libby, you're brilliant. Once upon a time.
I feel like you would have
there lived
already
a young
had
lad
something
named
written, Libby,
Scratch.
but
Mercy me, Muddy Brown. I'm sorry.
I
my
don't
clumsy
know
is making
if
me sell
Robin
you.
Hood would be the
You're
best
my best friend in the whole world.
character archetype
Yeah, I
for
can't do
Scratch.
that. My best friend's a cow. That's just not even natural.
You know, the weird part is
Magic beans.
Magic
so
beans?
far both
This
Death
police
Day
fool
stories
brain. What about
have
magic
Scratch being a ghost already. He's already dead.
Shh, I'm trying to build a narrative here.
There was a whole house made of candy up there. Feels like we should go back and check it out.
No, young Scratch and his sister started
Why
walking
not?
home immediately.
Making a real mistake here.
Razor sharp dance moves.
Where did that come from? Oh, okay. The wolf just dusted off his shoulder. Okay.
Werewolves, and he was never heard from again.
Oh, yeah. Hey, at least Scratch died in this story.
I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
Honestly, I didn't really care for Libby's story, though. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I love Libby, but
Everyone's a critic.
You want
didn't
something
like her
more
story.
Huh? Something gritty? I bet.
Pete the Pummeler.
Pete the Pummeler.
That suburban dance blocking my view.
What? Whoa, okay, Pete, yeah.
Really? He gets
Pete's got the abs, but Scratch can't get them.
Scratch's story.
Exactly.
You did.
Yes, yes.
Wait a minute. Isn't that
Okay, so
the
I think
exact
Pete
plot of Rocco 6?
wants to be a boxer for some weird reason. No! Oh my gosh, I just want to really know how Scratch died. I don't want these stories. I get it, the title is The Many Lives of Scratch, but I just, no.
And it was here he died doing
I feel like her story is actually going to be very close to the
being a
truth.
brain surgeon. No.
Not, okay, never mind.
Really
Not the
realistic.
brain surgeon.
Oh, circus clown. No.
Maybe we do it again next year.
Aw, Scratch. You gotta
So I guess maybe that was
Sorry. Another
Disney's way of saying, hey, next year we're going to have a second Death Day. So maybe there's a third season confirmed with this episode, or maybe they were having high hopes. I don't know exactly, because I kind of heard that it wasn't renewed for a third season, but that could have just been hearsay and stuff like that. So I don't know. Nonetheless, though, I'm not feeling that episode because I want to know how Scratch died. I want to know how Scratch lived. Oh my gosh, I want to know so much about Scratch. I'm more interested in Scratch as an entity of who he was before he was Scratch, because I don't believe his real name in real life was Scratch. Now, for Jeff with a G, I believe his name was Jeff with a G in real life, but Scratch? No, I don't feel like Scratch was named Scratch. I think, yeah, there's just so much mystery behind Scratch. Is there also a mystery behind why Scratch can't remember his, his death and his life and all that before? He died and stuff like that, because Jeff with a G seems to remember his death day and how he died, but for some reason Scratch can't remember his stuff. Abraham Lincoln, I think he remembers all his stuff before he died. It seems like a lot of people, or a lot of ghosts, I should say, seems like a lot of ghosts remember all their stuff except for Scratch. I don't know what exactly is going on with Scratch, but feels like there's a plot point there that needs to be addressed. Other than that, I don't think there's nothing else I could think of to say off the top of my head about that episode. Wasn't the greatest, but at least it's something. It feels, you know what, I'll try to save that point for, the afterthoughts of after the full episode. So, let's watch the second half in 3, 2, 1, and play. Alakasham. We got the Addams Family looking guy there, right there. Awesome.
Unhinged, you are down
Maybe
with
not.
devious art.
It's going to be a Daryl episode
Close-up magic.
looking like the Addams Family guy.
The real deal. See for yourself.
What are you signing, Scratch?
Well, no, there's quite a few curses you've let pile up.
What's
Oh,
that? Sorry,
no.
I can't hear you. I've got something stuck in my ear.
He didn't even read it. He just signed and went about his business.
Unavailable. They're not interested.
Dude, Scratch, this is obviously going to become a catastrophe.
see you for the 6 p.m. show. Oh, Jack. Oh, the crowd really ate it up. Soon, I'll be swimming in a
He's really showing him up. Granted, Scratch is helping him, but hey, I don't mind Daryl showing this arrogant jerk up. Oh.
You'll find my business card in your left pocket, so give it to your rear.
Oh, wow. Say what you will, but this is a good business idea from Daryl.
Over here. Yep.
You there.
What the heck, dude? What are you doing there? It's a kid's birthday party.
A little desperate, don't you think? This your card?
You're doing this!
Magician never reveals his secrets. You'd know that if you were a real one.
Gotcha there, yeah, burn.
This will go down in history.
Irving the illusionist will not
Dude,
be
nobody
messed
likes you,
with
Irving.
amateur.
I hate this guy.
See,
But I
Scratch
love
agrees with me.
I challenge you to
Look.
And you're gone.
I mean, you had to see this coming.
Yeah,
I
truly.
told you only to call me if it was an emergency.
I swore I'd never do this, but
Molly,
you know close-up magic?
what the frick?
Know your enemy, Daryl. No.
Ah, no, your enemy. I gotcha.
Making a knot, not a knot with magic.
I'm. How are y'all doing this without Scratch? Honestly, holy crap! That is one big ham.
Don't do it for me. Do it for the children of Brighton.
Oh, dude, you made me feel for you with your little bird friend. Daryl, you have to lose.
I will have 30 seconds to escape.
Do it for the children of Brighton.
Cannons will be the death of me. Again.
Hey, at least then you would have a Death Day story.
Actually, I'm gonna let Irving win.
Oh, it's only paint?
I did it.
I thought it was a cannon.
He's been bested.
Dang it.
Give
Oh
up
well.
for Brighton's #1 magician.
Sounds horrible, I know.
Irving the... Speak of this again.
How did you do
Molly!
The ghost and Molly.
Yes! I don't even know how Molly did it. Although, I do appreciate the fact that they brought back in Molly's hate of magicians and magic. I like that they brought it back because we had that mention of it oh so long ago. And here we are again. We're mentioning it. We're getting into the story a little bit of it. Granted, we didn't really get into the story behind why she hates magic, but we at least see more of her hatred for magic and how she's even like, know your enemy. It's like, holy crap. Fun-wise, this was a far better episode to me than the previous one because honestly, I feel like we're just being teased with the whole mini lives of Scratch thing. Disney knows that everyone wants to know how Scratch lived. Everyone wants to know how Scratch died. Disney knows this, and they're just teasing us and trying to clickbait us and just trying to be like, oh, we know you want it, but you know what? We're not going to tell you. Although the song, to be fair, that song, holy crap, that song was pretty gruesome, talking about Happy Death Day, Happy Death Day. Did you die this way? Did you die that way? Holy crap. I mean, it was pretty morbid if you think about it, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. I can't fully remember what my thoughts were going to be or what I was going to say during, because I had a thought there at the end right before we started the second half, and I was like, I'll save that for the afterthoughts, but honestly I can't remember what it is, so it's like, hey, whatever. Yeah, second half though, I really feel like it was a really good one. Granted, I know it didn't really push the story along other than showing us that Scratch is still being, you know, a procrastinator and being slack on the chairman job, and Scratch is just doing what Scratch does, and eventually that's going to catch up with Scratch, and that's going to make it where Scratch loses the position of being chairman eventually, I think. Granted, I do want to know more about that curse cabinet and what's going on with that and what it all entails, because holy crap, that just seems like a very big thing to want to know about. So yeah, I want to say so much about it, and I got so much in my head about these episodes. I'm horrible at actually getting things together and having coherent thoughts right after watching it. To be fair, I've had a heck of a day. It's been a really dreary, rainy day. And on top of that, I woke up at 4:30 in the morning. My trailer door was halfway hanging off of its hinges. 2 hinges were completely broke. I had to wait 5 hours for that to get fixed. Oh, my mind is just fried today. But, you know, it is what it is. I still like the episode, though. We get a little bit more of Daryl being like, you know what? I'm going to grow this episode a little bit. I'm going to show I've got a caring, compassionate side to me. And you know what? What's his face? Elvin, whatever his name is. I don't remember, honestly. He loves this stuff. He lives for it. I don't really care about it. So, let him have his thing, you know? So, Daryl grew a little bit. Ultimately, I always find something to like about every episode. I'm not saying that there wasn't nothing to like. I'm just saying in general that I always find something. So, yeah. Honestly, I can't think of nothing else to say. So, for me, I'm jumping off. I'm going to pass it off to y'all. So, by this point, y'all already know the drill. Hit that like, tickle to subscribe. Don't be texting and driving. And as Mr. Rogers always says,